Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Today we got a special couple here, two special guests. We have Mrs. Jodie Turner Smith, and then we have her husband Joshua Jackson. Give it up for this beautiful couple. Now, I'm gonna start off by saying we're introducing them to the channel because I want to get to know them, get to know more about them because I personally don't know a lot about them. I've seen him before, and I think he played in Dawson Creek. And her, I haven't seen her before, but whenever I see her, I am so mesmerized by her skin. It's just the tone of her skin, just it's just everything about her. It's just everything about her. I'd be mesmerized, and I don't understand why, and I'm just intrigued. And so I just want to kind of get a reading on who she is, who he is, because when I see them together, I see a confident man. Look at him. His skin is glowing. His hair is moisturized. Got texture to his hair. Look good in his suit. He taking stance next to his wife, and she taking stance next to him, and being beautiful and angelic. Look at her. Just she ain't got to put weave in her hair. Okay, she ain't even got to overdo it. Cause to me, I don't know. It's something about her. The energy about her. I just be in awe, and I don't know why, because I really don't know anything personally or factual about her, other than when I see her, I'm just like I see what he see, and I don't even, girl. Let me tell y'all, I don't even swing that way, honey. But and it's not sexual. Definitely not. And what I see is just beauty. I just see history. I just see gorgeousness. I see depth. I just see so much just in her skin. It's just so much. It's so much. And then when I see them together, I see a woman that can stand next to her husband with confidence. She feels safe. The energy that he gives next to her, you can tell that he looks at her and he's mesmerized, just like I am. He is. And but he don't look at, you can tell that she got a beautiful body, girl. She's tall, she's slender. I mean, she just it. But when he looks at her, he looking dead in her eyes. He looking dead in her soul. He makes sure that he takes his stance, but he also has his hands always touching her in some type of way. I saw her getting her makeup done for an event on something. I think I don't know if they have a YouTube channel or somebody would have them on their YouTube channel, whatever. But she was getting ready, and you thinking that it's just her just sitting there getting ready. Right next to her is him sitting right there getting his hair cut, getting ready, and they're holding hands. And I was just like, they so cute. They so cute. And then whenever he do an interview, all he talk about is her and his daughter, his baby with her. And that's what you want to see in a couple. You want this. You want your husband to be mesmerized by you. And to me, it seemed like she manifested him because she tells a story that she always loved him. Like he was somebody that she had a crush on back in the day. So for her to manifest him, and she received him, and she honored him, she loved. Girl, it just seems like you get deep, and I don't even know these people. So we're gonna pull some tarot on these people and see what's going on. See if the energy is true. I mean, do it match? Am I reading the good energy? Do the cards read the good energy? Okay. So let's get started. Divine Angels, give me the best cards from this deck to describe the current love energy or relationship energy between Jodie Turner Smith and her husband Joshua Jackson. Not no love. Let's try that again. Girl. Y'all don't have me bragging on y'all and then y'all get up here and, okay, really? You're gonna throw some on the floor. Okay, the two cards that flipped out on the floor, we got ancestors. Oh wow, generations. Okay, so this is a deep relationship. Okay, it runs deep. And honey, ancestors, I just see ancestrals when I look at her. Honey, straight ancestral genes run deep, just in her skin, in the melanin in her skin. And then we got island, solitude. Okay, so I'm seeing generations, ancestors. I'm seeing hands touching, deep roots. Okay, a path. But then again, if you look deeper, this is a snake. It's kind of going through. So we got a snake. And then we got the solitude here. And things are looking dark on the island. I don't know if they're in solitude on the island, or they feel like they're always on the island, it's just them two, or it's each individual person feeling like, they're in solitude. But I'm kind of seeing, just hands all on deck. Hands all on deck, deep rooted, learning each other, mesmerized by everything that they learn about each other. And I'm seeing them two on the island alone. That's what I'm seeing. But we're gonna make sure. We're gonna make sure, honey. Now, give me a card to describe the energy for Miss Jodie. What is the current energy for Miss Jodie? Okay. It says she who divines. She definitely give me divine energy. She give me divine feminine. She definitely give me ancestral, deep rooted. It's something about her. It's something about her. It says, and it's futura. It's talking about the future, choice, judgment. Okay. So that's her energy. Let's see what is his energy. What is Joshua's energy? Oh, Joshua got two cards here that flipped out. And the two cards that flipped out for him is she who battles. Okay. Come on now, Joshua. Joshua would go to war for Jodie. It says justice, fear, commitment. Obanalaka. He will go to war for his Nubian queen. Say something. Did somebody say something? He thought somebody said something. Okay. So when it comes to them two, yeah, they stand together on their own island together, and he got that sword there, and saying he will go to battle for justice, fierce fierce commitment. He has fierce commitment for her. Then it says she who enfolds. Okay, it says swaddle, embrace, self-care. Again, I feel like he is. Look how much, like I said, I talked about how his hair hydrated, skin looking good. He look good with that beard, that shadow with the gray. I mean, he embracing who he truly is without having to dye his beard, without having to do nothing other than just be. He happy with her. She's happy with him. Okay, because she living divinely. It's like she's following her divine wish. She is generations here, deep rooted. I need something deeper with her. I need to find out more about her. So let's see. Let's pull some cards on Miss Jodie. Give me more about this ancestor and she who divines the future. She's the future. Okay. Choice is judgment. She received a lot of judgment for this relationship. People just hating. It's just straight hating. Because if you don't see a beautiful couple when you look at this, why? What do you go look in the mirror? Okay. So we got she who divines here. Give me more about Jodie's personality. Who is Jodie? Who is Jodie Turner? Okay. Jodie shows up as, okay. We got the child eternal. Okay. So the child eternal is, she's a child within. Just naturally, just when I see that, she's playful, fun. But the light attributes of this card speaks about determination to remain young in the body, mind, and spirit. Ability to see things with fresh eyes. The shadow attributes speaks about the inability to grow up and be responsible, extremely dependent on others for physical security. So she's showing up as somebody that depends on her husband. Shouldn't we have a husband we can depend on? Okay. But she may not. It's because this is a child eternal card, so she may not have never had someone that she could depend on growing up. So this is something different for her. Okay. That's why it has generations here. And she's divine. She's manifested this. Okay, she feel like she's deserving of this. She manifested a man. And then she even said a quote one time. She said she thanked him for waiting for her. AKA, she said waiting for us, which means me and my daughter. Thank you for waiting for me to find you, for us to find each other. Okay. And I think that was beautiful because I think they met in the later ages. Okay. And so it's not like they met when they was 18, 19 or something like that. So for you to meet in your, let's say, 30s, 40s, or whatever age they met, um, some things have to go a certain type of way for you guys to both be single at the right time to come together in this lifetime, on this this lifetime. So she also showing up as a poet. The light attribute speaks about expresses soul insights in the symbolic language. Shadow attributes turns a lyric gift to negative or destructive effort. Okay, so as the poet, she may express her soul in insights in symbolic language. It, definitely, I would definitely see her as a poet, somebody that speaks from the soul. Very, I just see nothing. I just see, almost see her soul. I feel her soul. You know, it's just like she just so, I don't know, just so divine. Just like this card says, she's so divine. There's something divine about her to me. And she just, you know, she just a friend. It seems like she's such a friendly person. She's young, mind, body, and soul. Clearly, we can see that. And, you know, but it also speaks about she may have the inability to grow up, and she may depend on other people for her physical security. But she got a husband that's there, that's coming to battle for her. Okay? So, let's pull some cards on Joshua. JJ. Let's pull some cards on JJ, honey. Give me more about Joshua Jackson. Not Joshua Jackson showing up as the queen. And the king. Come on, Joshua. This is how a reading's supposed to go to me. Okay? This man, didn't I just tell you, this man will have an interview and he'll be talking mainly about his wife and his daughter. And even in his reading, he said, honey, him, his wife, his daughter, his family, they on the island, baby, in solitude. He goes to battle for his African queen. Okay? It says, she who battles. And all the cards say she because it's a feminine deck. But it says justice, fierce commitment. He has fierce commitment for his Nubian queen. Okay? And then he also learned, it seemed like by being with her, he also learned how to unfold his best self too. And do a lot of self-care, baby. Okay? Because we asked, give me more about, you know, Joshua, and the king and the queen. The queen and the king came out. He let his queen come out first, then his king, the king came out and followed. Joshua, show these people how to have a real reading, okay? Because everything ain't about this so-called typical love. Some people got true soul connections. And that's just what it is, okay? Now, we got the queen card here. We got the light attribute. Speaks about, radiates the regal feminine, honey. Uses her benevolent authority to protect others. The shadow attributes of this queen card speaks of becoming arrogant when authority is challenged, controlling, and demanding. Okay? The king and the queen. In order to rule, you have to have those light and dark or shadow attributes. The king attribute speaks about the light attributes of the king is he's enlightened, he's benevolent, he's leadership, he's benefiting those in your charge. Benefiting those in your charge, which means he's not just a king that's being beneficial and taking all the goals and things for himself. He said everybody that's in his kingdom will benefit from him being in charge. Okay? We got the shadow attribute speaks about excessive feelings of entitlement, rulership without restraints. Girl, he'll tell y'all to shut the F up in a minute if y'all come at Jodie in a sideways type of way. He went to battle with black men over Jodie because black men coming at it. When black men know they would not value a woman like this, they know they wouldn't. Go on, get out of here. Matter of fact, if the same particular man had the same color skin as her, they wouldn't even like themselves. Okay? They don't even like themselves. I look at this woman's skin, I see nothing but beauty. I swear, I'm so mesmerized when I see this lady. And then now when I see her husband next to her, which he always is beside her, you best believe it, okay? And he said that he can't believe the armor that she has to put on every day, being just a black woman. And he said if she gonna put on that armor, he gonna stand there right beside her as the king and queen, as the king and the queen and king, okay? them together, standing together alone. Okay, and in the process of him loving her, he's learning to love his own self too in the best way possible. Come on now. Now let's get some cards. Let's pull some cards for these two. Okay. The energy between them run deep. Like I said, I don't really know them, so I know y'all love to say you're biased. You're biased. Like, what is that, honey? What you mean biased? I'm just doing it. I read energy. I use my energy to read energy. I read energy of people and things, everything around me. Don't be mad because you don't know how to do it. Shoot, read some energy in your own life. Then you'll be able to do the same thing. Okay, you'll be able to pick up good energy when you see it. Because some of y'all pick up bad energy and you know it. I want a bad boy. I want a guy to put me in my place. You know you want somebody to treat you wrong and treat you badly. Just say that. Okay? But don't get mad when somebody wants somebody that's going to treat them good and value them. It's the audacity for me. Okay, moving on. Because a relationship like this would get so much backlash, but then Krishan and Blueface, yeah, if my man don't love like that, I don't want it. Or she can do better. But then as if you in a better relationship, honey. Come on, stop. It's like, it's the audacity for the young people for me. Okay. But let's move on. Because I often start talking about wigs and everything. Girl, let me shuffle my cards. Okay. Young people with wigs on. Girl. Okay, let's see. So we got... And they the baddest bees. They the baddest bees, girl. Back in the day, old people wore wigs. Old women wore wigs. And then they didn't even want you to know it was a wig. It's like, baby, we know it's a wig. Baby, the way it's tilted to the side, we know it is. But okay, Miss Hattie. Go ahead, girl. Okay, but anyway, I don't know. I got a wig. Because they like to tussle over wigs, girl. Okay. But I'm a licensed master cosmetologist. So I do believe in your having your crown, aka your hair, making sure your hair is healthy, making sure your hair is taken care of. I ain't got nothing against with throwing on a wig every once in a while, but just know that every time you put that thing on your head, you're cutting out blood circulation to your scalp, and you pretty much telling your system, we don't need hair right here. Just cut the blood off right there. We don't need hair right there. Okay? So if you're okay with sending those signals to your scalp, then go ahead, girl. Sis, go off. Okay? Go off, sis. Okay, but anyway. Okay, so let's pull the energy on Joe. Look at Jodie looking at me like, sis, get back to me. I don't have no wheat in my hair. Okay, I don't. And look at him like, okay, focus on Jodie. Focus on Jodie. Okay, I'm back on Jodie. I'm back on Jodie. Okay, give me the card for Jodie. Divine Angels, give me the card for Miss Jodie. Okay, give me the card, best card for Mr. Okay, look at him, proactive. All right. Come through, Joshua. Okay, the card for Jodie that came out is you're overlooking some important details, so pay close attention to what's going on. Okay, so I hope she ain't too playful, that she's not paying attention to what's going on. Make sure that you are not too naive on what's going on and lose who you truly are, because you are here for on a mission, sis. You're here, you got divine connections. You're here on a true soul divine type of mission, so don't lose insight on that. Okay, continue to do the good work, because I don't want you to get too lost up in your husband that you lose you. Okay, now we got the humpback whale here. We got music is essential to your healing and well-being, whether singing, playing an instrument, or listening. Okay, so it's showing that he maybe need to let go and have more of a fun side. Okay, because he may be on guard all the time as the king to protect his queen. Okay, because he reading the comments, he be in the comment section, honey. He don't like what's being said to his queen, so he's on guard. But it just saying, just listen to some music and get back to the connection. Okay, and maybe play an instrument, honey. Y'all on your own little island, so might as well go ahead and learn a new instrument. Go ahead and pick that up. So let's see what the tarot has to say before I let this couple go. Give me the tarot energy for their relationship. Jodie Turner and Joshua Jackson. What is the current energy for these two? Jodie and Joshua. Okay, first card came out here is the Nine of Pentacles. We got, okay, honey, we almost at the Ten of Pentacles. We almost at perfection. We only missing one pentacle. But I see somebody looking and harvesting and trying to wait. Okay, patiently waiting on that last pentacle to come in, honey, to make it to 10. Okay, but, you know, we happy with the 9. Okay, but then we got this 5 of Cups situation here. That means that there is some type of loss here. It could be some type of money loss. They maybe lost that one pentacle, and they sad about it. But it's like some emotion, some feelings, some type of emotion and feelings were lost. But it's like you may have lost some people in your life, but then guess what? You gained this 2 of Cups, which is a divine connection. Turn around and pay attention to only this 2 of Cups situation, because anybody else from your past probably need to be in the past. Okay, so look to what you have behind you, which is the 2 of Cups. Okay, we got the Knight of Swords in. Okay, again, we got this young energy coming in swiftly. Okay, coming in, swinging swords, swinging for the truth, honey. Then we got Page of Pentacles. So I do see them two as being youthful around each other, just having fun, enjoying each other. But in the process of enjoying itself, there is some sadness here. And I feel like it, you know, it could be dealing with skin color, okay, discrimination. It definitely is. It could be, it's something that's stopping them, you know, from being at that 9 of Pentacles. And they may be a little sad about it. It may be thrown off their relationship. But remember, that 2 of Cups is really all you need when you finally find your partner. But we got, again, on his side, I see a lot of warrior energy, king, queen, standing up for his king, standing up for his queen over here, for justice. It's almost like he fighting for justice. He going in swiftly, okay, while she is still trying, she going for the bag. Okay, we got the Page of Pentacles. It's still young energy. So it's like he over here trying to demand respect, and she over here, they still trying to get that last pentacle, to get that perfection, that perfect type of ending, or the perfect type of relationship. And they almost there. So let's see. Let's pull on that energy with this deck. I just want to make sure all cards are trying to match, honey. Okay. We got some type of distorted perception here. It says reality is rarely what we are raised to believe it is. So there's some distorted perceptions here. Again, I was seeing kind of like distorted perceptions when it comes to her past. You know, maybe some perceptions on how she saw herself, how her community may have saw her, how her family may have saw her, and it developed some distorted perceptions within her. Okay. And I don't know if some people have walked away from her in her life. But it says reality is rarely what we are raised, which give me, again, raised from parents, from family, to believe it. So her real reality, it's like she struggled to believe her real reality versus what she was told growing up. Okay, let's pull another card here. And it could be the same for him, because this is a couple reading. It could be the same for him. Let's see. Next card is responding, not reacting. Okay. That's definitely his energy, honey. He would cut somebody out on Twitter over Jodie. It says the only control we have is in how we respond to the hand we are dealt. So I feel like with their relationship, they catch it. Okay, I just see they catch it. They fight for their love, and it ain't easy. It does play on their mental a lot. Okay, and it could also play on their money too. But, you know, the thing about it is they are sticking together. Okay. And it says that he may need to start, instead of trying to respond to every comment, you know, just kind of control that. You don't have to always react to everything. But I feel like he see some, I see somebody over here being stressed out from the comments, and he just want to protect. Okay. it says the only control we have is in how we respond to the hand we are dealt. Okay. You can't control. You can't make nobody pay you, honey. If they don't want to hire you, honey, because of who you're married to, just move on. Go start your own stuff and do your own thing. Okay. Your distorted perception, Jodie, about yourself, baby, please stop believing that people were hating on you and they didn't see beauty in themselves, so therefore they wasn't going to see beauty in you. Okay. If people don't see beauty in themselves, they definitely not going to see it in you. So, and even though those people may be people who are prominent in your life, and they created this perception here, because these perceptions are in the center of their relationship. Okay. And it could cause some type of strain, but I do see Jodie trying to control the situation, and he responded in sometimes a harsh way, because of how he see his wife is feeling when she read the comments, or how his wife feels about maybe her own perception of herself. Because I see her as a confident woman, but we always know we don't wake up confident every day. Okay, some days you just don't. Some days you still have that residual healing you still have to go through. So that's the energy for Jodie and Joshua. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I enjoyed reading for them. They will be coming back to the channel if need be. But for now, catch me on the next one. Bye.